We are doing exactly what the title of this video says. We are taking the 22-foot Grady from the United States over to Canada, literally just to have lunch. No other reason than that. And to be honest, I'm not even hungry right now, so I'm gonna force myself to eat something over there. But we're at the Cornet Bay Boat Launch, which if you're not familiar, is within Deception Pass State Park, which if you're not familiar, is in the state of Washington, which if you're not familiar, is a state in the good old US of A. So we're very far from where we started, all the way down in Key West, the southernmost point in the continental US. It's where this whole trip began. This is actually episode 20 of towing this boat all over the country, stopping on all the coolest lakes and rivers along the way. I didn't even know that this area that I'm trying to go to in Canada even existed, Victoria in British Columbia. It was really nasty all morning. When I woke up, I thought I was gonna have to cancel this video, but it cleared up beautifully. I'm getting ready to launch the boat now. Let's get prepping this thing, get out on the water, and then we got a long cruise to get out there. This water's freezing. Got salt water on my bike again. Ah, shit. I made a really dumb mistake. Last time when I pulled the boat out, I flushed the engine because I was in salt water. I was doing what I was supposed to do, but I took the plug out to screw the hose in to flush out the engine, and I have no idea what I did with this cap. And it's just this tiny little stupid plastic cap. Didn't think it was that big of a deal. I really didn't think it'd be a big deal if I lost it, and I lost it. So now whenever I fire up the motor, it's just shooting all the water out of the back of the engine instead of properly cooling everything down. So I have an idea of how to fix this. Okay, there's not enough clearance between the cowlings and this whenever it rotates, and it's hitting in the cowling, so it's not gonna work that way. But then I just came up with another idea. There's another flush port on the front side of the engine. This is the piece that I lost, but this side's a lot more accessible, so I feel like if I thread this baby in, oh, come on, baby. Hey. Oh, come on, yes! And then that should be open, and that should be closed. And I'll take this one. Ugh, let's give it a shot. Hey, you know, it's ghetto, but we're back in business. So if I turn this, yep, awesome, beautiful. That's keeping it just how it's supposed to be. Simple fixes. I'm already super late today, running out of time. I really didn't want to drop my trailer, drive the truck to a store, or drive the truck with the trailer to a store. So popped out the good old Lectric. This is an absolute perfect segue into the sponsor of today's video, Lectric e-bikes. Huge shout out to Lectric for sponsoring today's video. This bike has saved me numerous times in the past. I've gotten flat tires, taken this thing to the store, used this to go pick up parts when my truck was broken, and now to go pick up a last second hose fitting from a random guy down the street. These bikes are amazing, super lightweight. This model specifically is the XP 2.0 long range, and I'm always around saltwater environments, harsh environments that would make having a chain pretty brutal thing. And these come with the option for a carbon belt, which is such less maintenance, less of an issue. And look at this. These things are super light. We're gonna be making good use out of this whenever we get to Canada. I'm gonna take this and go explore all around Victoria. But for right now, I'm gonna lay it down, fold it up, and we're gonna get this boat out in the water and finally leave this boat ramp. Because on video, it might not seem like I was here for a while, but I've been here for a long time. Between loading the boat, prepping the boat, and then trying to solutionize this problem on my engine. Been here for a minute, and we are burning daylight. So let's go. Look at that, barely takes up any space. I'm gonna throw one strap around it just so it's not bouncing if we hit anything rough. And now let's get out there. Just had another long fiasco looking for my passport as I was pushing off the dock. I had to pull the bike out, rip it back up to the truck again, search around, and then found out it was in my boat the whole time. I'm just so disorganized and just a complete mess most of the time. But anyways, we're finally officially off the docks. It's time to head through Deception Pass, one of the most gorgeous places in all of Washington. So Deception Pass got its name back in the 1790s when an explorer named George Vancouver was allegedly exploring this area, and he thought Whidbey Island, which is the massive island where the boat ramp was that we just launched from, He thought that it was a peninsula. Then he found out later, after exploring more, that it was actually an island with this channel behind it. So he felt that he had been deceived and therefore named it Deception Pass. This area with the iconic bridge that goes across, it's a 180-foot tall bridge. It's allegedly one of the most photographed areas of the entire Pacific Northwest. Yes, there's a lot more other gorgeous locations, but I'm assuming it's just because of the ease of accessibility here. You can just pull up on the bridge, stop, take a photo, but it is a very, very gorgeous area for sure. And it's also known for its really fast moving currents that are like 7-8 knots, I believe, which is pretty freaking fast currents. If you're not a good swimmer and you fell in that, you'd be screwed. Well, honestly, most people would be screwed because the water temp being 50 degrees, not many people can survive super long in that before you just freeze up. But I'm gonna look in my Navionics, see how far we got to go. Oh my gosh. What? No, this is not right. All right, from right here in Deception Pass, we have 35.9 miles to go. Let's hope that it's nice and smooth the whole way. I'm not trying to get beat up for an hour-long cruise. It's actually already pretty chilly just from right here. At the boat ramp, I was starting to sweat like crazy. And now this breeze coming through is cold. I think it's 62 degrees outside with the water temp of 50. An absolutely gorgeous area though, I gotta say, Deception Pass. Money. All right, let's pick up some speed here. Oh yeah. Well, we've done about 18 miles, just about the halfway point, and conditions are pretty freaking immaculate. Pretty dang smooth. I'm able to cruise 35, 40 miles an hour, no problem. I'm not getting beat up. We're not hitting waves. Nice and flat. A little bit ripply, but I am freezing. I had to stop just to put some warmer clothes on. The sun is shining, but it is cold out here in the Pacific Northwest. Days like this, I'm missing the Florida weather, you know? But so far, so good. Knock on boat. I have no bananas with me on board. That's unfortunate. You can see that. It's kind of hard to see that, but 16 and a half miles to go till we reach Victoria, where we can get some food. Just been passing all the San Juan Islands in the background. I believe this is still Lopez Island. It's huge. And I think we're gonna be going past the actual San Juan Island, and then after that, straight shot over to Victoria. Out here, we're cruising a steady 34 miles an hour, 4,700 RPMs. Beautiful out here. Not much wind today. Just all this little ripply water, but I'll take this any day. Probably got another half hour to go or so. Officially arrived here in Victoria. Cruising into the harbor right now and searching for customs. Gotta go clear customs before we can go do anything. And I'm pretty clueless as to what I'm doing here. So I'm sure I'll get yelled at some point here. So far it seems pretty freaking cool. Look at all these little floating houses. Those are sick. Oh, those are awesome. An entire community of floating houses. It's really freaking cool. I found customs. Massive sign that says customs. I just docked the boat right over there, and there is this little phone kiosk. So I literally think this is all you have to do. You just pick up the phone and talk to somebody and declare everything you need to declare. Speaking French on this machine. Hello, just trying to check in here. Yeah, via boat, sorry. Our registration number is FL0650. All right, that was a weird process. Pick up a phone and it just immediately starts dialing a random guy at customs, and I thought it would be pretty obvious, like when you pick up the phone they know that you're here at the boat docks, but he was like, how are you arriving to Canada? And I was like, by boat? And he like didn't know where I was. He's like, well, where are you right now? And I was like, at the phone? The phone that you pick up and it just calls you? Whatever. All checked in. time to go get some food. Looks like my lunch plans have kind of turned into dinner plans. I was just like way later than I expected to be here. Might end up cruising back at nighttime. Really don't want to do that. We're off the customs dock and we're officially out here in Victoria. Absolutely no idea where I'm going to dock. Just need to find a spot for like an hour or two maybe. But so far it seems like a pretty nice city. There's so many people out and about, walking around. And it is, what is today? Wednesday? Thursday. It is Thursday at 5 p.m. Gorgeous, gorgeous city. Okay, I found this marina right here with a whole bunch of open spots, and the people that were checking in with me on the customs dock on the other boat, they just pulled up here as well. There's nobody at the little hut over there, little building to check in. I called their after hours line. They gave me a different number. I called that number. No answer. Left a voicemail. So I might just freaking wing it, leave it and see what happens. I don't really know what else to do. I'm gonna ride my bike over and go talk to these other people and see what their plans are. If they like paid for this ahead of time or what the deal is, but I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm ready to get some good old Canadian food. Oof. Off we go. I really like this boat right here. Looks like it has so much space inside. Looks like it'd be way better for the warmer weather. Really, really cool boat. And a smaller motor than mine. Talk to these other people. Hey, excuse me. Yep. Did you guys make reservations here or something, or?
We did, we called her in.
Oh, okay. I tried calling them, but I got
nothing?
nothing, yeah. So ran into a bit of an issue. There's this big glass door that blocks everyone's access to the marina. And as it closes, I will not be able to get back in unless somebody lets me in. So I have just sealed my myself away from my boat. We'll see how I get back to that in a little bit later. But that's a later Brandon problem, not a right now problem. We're officially out here, baby. We're in good old Canada, in a city that I did not know existed about 2 days ago. Okay, way too many freaking people. All right, just like that, we're in and we're out of there. Way too freaking crowded for my likings. And also, almost every single thing there was seafood, and I am not a big seafood guy. I know, having a boating YouTube channel, I should be a seafood guy, but we're working on it slowly. I'm gonna go find somewhere else, maybe like the downtown area, not like the super touristy Fisherman's Wharf. Fisherman's Wharf is really sick. It's definitely worth seeing, but not really my cup of tea right now. But thank goodness for the Lectric XV 2.0 long range. I'm able to explore like all of Victoria in the short amount of time that I have here. And if you're interested in one of these bikes, the link will be down below in the description. These things come in handy in so many different scenarios, especially in my lifestyle. I mean, this one specifically, being able to fold in half, being super lightweight, being able to throw it on and off the boat, game changing whenever I'm taking my boat all over the place. It has pedal assist, so when you pedal, it'll just start to go. Or if you're lazy like me, you can literally just crack the throttle and go. Got the storage rack on the back, these watertight pouches you can store a bunch of things in. I've used it for throwing tools in them, all kinds of my belongings whenever I'm out cruising around outside of my boat. But big shout out to Lectric. Like I said, link down below in the description. And without further ado, let's keep exploring Victoria, shall we? Actually, I should say, let's keep exploring Canada, eh? that's the thing they say, eh? Eh? Just, eh? I gotta work on my Canadian accent. All right, let's go find somewhere to eat. Starving. Haven't eaten since breakfast. I finally decided on a place. I went all over this town, scouring Reddit, Yelp, Google, everything, trying to find a good place to go. And then I decided that I was craving a burger and found this place that I cannot pronounce. It is called Brasserie Lecole? Not sure. It's in Chinatown. I asked the guy like 3 times how to pronounce the name, and I still can't get it right. I can speak a good bit of Spanish, but French, I just can't do it. But anyways, the name right here, I'm not gonna try to say it again. In Chinatown, they're apparently known for the best burgers in all of Victoria. Also, I just learned while I was in there that Victoria is the capital of British Columbia. I had absolutely no idea that at all, unless the guy at the bar was just messing with me. But either way, place is super freaking cool. Allegedly, bike theft is rampant in this city, and I was just gonna leave my bike parked right outside the front door, and the hostess came over and was like, hey, you cannot do that. Your bike will be stolen in a heartbeat. So she actually gave me a lock that's supplied by the city to the restaurants to give to people that don't have locks, just because I left mine on the boat and I don't feel like going back there, and because I'm locked out of the ramp to get to my boat anyways. So she gave me literally this lock from the city. Super nice of her. She came out here and like made sure I had it all locked up right and everything. Super, super nice. And this place is definitely way too fancy for a guy in sweatpants and a hoodie, but you know, it is what it is. Probably gonna be the most expensive burger of my life, but it better be the best burger of my life. Let's go. Too fancy in there, so I don't really want to film a lot, but I'll try my best. No. But I just have a microphone clipped to him, so whenever I'm talking, it's automatically recording to the camera. Go return this lock back to them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Take care. That place was pretty freaking delicious. Definitely a couple steps above my normal go-to places. I'm definitely not a fancy guy whatsoever, but it was nice to have a little bit of change up. I just wish I would have been dressed slightly nicer for the occasion instead of like, I was dressed in like some of the worst attire possible. I was in freaking literally this hoodie and my like big baggy sweatpants. Felt like such a bum in there compared to everybody, but whatever. I believe that's the correct pronunciation. No, I have absolutely no idea how to say that. If we count all of the fuel it took to get out here and back, a 1 hour ride, 70 miles round trip, $13 parking at the boat ramp. Free parking here unless they towed my boat because nobody was at the marina when I got here. But the burger itself was $32, something like that. After tip and everything came out to $40 Canadian, which I don't know what that is in American. But now I need to find my boat. I gotta find that marina that I was at because I've just been cruising all over town. I'm not exactly sure where I am. Okay, I know exactly where I am. I'm very close. Got my boat right there. Now I gotta figure out how to break into the marina. This is the way to do it. There's like no good ramps to get down here. Huh, that's unfortunate. I don't see anybody down there. Do I swim it? Absolutely not, this water is freezing. Oh, there's nobody here. I thought for sure I'd have like an easy time finding somebody. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. My boat's in here and I have no other way to get in. Okay. Oh no, the camera. Ooh. Success, baby. My Ninja Warrior skills paid off. All right, I gotta really get going because I'm gonna be doing almost most of this all at nighttime. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy, what time is it? What time is it? Oh no, where's my phone? Oh, I have 15 minutes till sunset and I have an hour-long cruise once I get out of here. And it's like another, at least I'm guessing 15, 20 minutes just to get out of the harbor here. It's no good, no good, no good, no good. But at least it was successful. We had lunch / dinner here in Canada. We made it happen. My title was not clickbait. Now the real mission begins if we can make it back and not be stuck out in the middle of the bay or ocean, whatever you want to call it, in the dark. That's my biggest nightmare. But Victoria is looking good in the sunset. Oh man, I still got the bumpers out. Rookie mistake. Bumpers are in. debris in the water. So bad. As gorgeous as this sunset is behind me, we do not have time to enjoy it. I gotta full throttle this baby. My arrival time at 40 miles an hour says 8:05 p.m. Oh my God, there's so much stuff in the water. 8:05 p.m. It is 7:15 right now. We're not gonna make it before dark. There's just no chance. We'll soak up as much of this beautiful color as we can. It is pretty insane right now. The colors behind me, the colors in front of me. It is gorgeous. But I hate driving a boat at nighttime in unfamiliar waters, let alone familiar waters. Well, look at that. Look at that sunset right there. Starting to lose that light. This camera, I have it on a night mode, so it looks a lot brighter than it really is. It's a lot darker than what you're actually seeing on camera. And I still have 16 miles to go. Let's just hope that afterglow stays a little bit longer. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just that there's so much debris in the water and I have to keep swerving to avoid it. It's like giant trees and big collections of things like all like piled together that are just floating along together. I really just don't want to hit something crazy out here and destroy my prop or destroy something. I don't know. I really don't want any issues while I'm way out here by myself. All right, I just had to stop and use the CBP Roam app, if you're familiar with that, but it's basically when you're outside of the country, coming back in via boat, you can just do an online virtual check-in or whatever they want. This time they requested a video call, so luckily I had enough service out here. I have like 1 bar of LTE, and the guy was able to connect to video, was talking to me, asking me, you know, what were you doing in Canada? Why'd you go there? Where are you from? What do you do for work? Blah, 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 blah. There's just all the normal questions if I'm bringing any goods back from Canada, and then just a little video call, make sure no one else is on my boat with me, and then he's like, all right, look, everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and approve your arrival, and I still have 11 more miles to go. I'm not sure when the appropriate time to do that phone call is, but got it taken care of. Now I got 11 more miles, and let's freaking pray that I do not hit any debris because I can't see anything anymore. And I'm way off course because I didn't have my Navionics up when I was on that call. That was terribly stressful, but we're back. The ramp is right there. Could barely find it. I had to use, like, literally without this spotlight, it would have been really hard to find. There's a bunch of boats moored out here. It was like a little minefield of boats I had to navigate through to get over here, but I am so freaking happy to be back. You don't even understand. My face is completely frozen. My hands are frozen. Could not see anything. I was stressful as could be. Let's get to the ramp and get this thing out. Well, that's a wrap on the trip. I made it to Canada and back successfully. Now it's time to do the sad part, filling this hog back up. We're already at 108 bucks, 25 gallons. It's gonna cap me at 125 bucks and I gotta do it again. But thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate all the support. It was epic to make it into freaking Canada with the boat. I didn't think that was even possible. I thought I'd be able to trailer it to Canada. Didn't think I was gonna be able to like literally just take it all via water over there. So that was pretty cool to do. But now I'm gonna try to trailer it across the border. We'll see how that goes. If all goes well, next video, you'll see me up somewhere in Canada. But either way, see you guys next Sunday. Peace out.